What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. We're going to be going over how to make coins in this new Theme Diamonds promo. First things first, I'm just going to go show you guys the sets, and we're going to go over some different ways that you can make coins through these. So if you don't know yet and you haven't watched my other videos, there's one Theme Diamond per team. They're basically like the Team Diamonds from last year. They just switched the name up, and instead of making it players that were present players, they made it all past players. So that is pretty interesting. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the teams that don't have a lot of elite players. So the Bears, not that great just because they have a lot of elite players. So let's say the Bengals, right? They have a lot of gold players. So gold players for those sets sell for a lot depending on which card, which players you are. So look, Tyler Boyd, 14,000 coins. So right off the bat, you might have a couple Tyler Boyds or a couple gold players that sell for a lot in your item binder. But most of them are selling for a good chunk of coins. I'm not sure how much Eifert will go for. It's going to show my there, so my binder, so that's not what I want. Carlos Dunlap, 6K. Andy Dalton, 5K. So as you see, these gold players, they go for a lot. And what you're able to do is, boom, another 5K for these players. So I think you guys get the point. Just go through these different sets, and what you want to do is there's a couple of different things you can do. One, you can find players that you like, and you can come over here and try to snipe them. So let's just we'll use the Bengals gold players for the time being. And we know Tyler Boyd and Andy Dalton, let's say. So what you could do is you could come to the high gold. Would come 75 to 79s. I would go program. I would go high gold or core gold. I wouldn't leave power-ups in there. And then what I would do is go by team. So let's say Bengals. Let's just say Bengals, for instance, because that's who we were looking at. And then you find some different either players on this team that you think you can snipe, or maybe you find like 2 or 3 teams that have quarterbacks, and you just do a quarterback filter. And then basically you just try to snipe these players. So you'll just, they're still gold players, so people might get lazy and not be paying attention, and they might put a Tyler Boyd up for 3K or something like that. I think Dunlap might be maybe a left end or something like that. I think he might be right end. No, okay. So this guy's another 5K. So you can just come and snipe players like this using gold filters. Pretty much any gold filter will work. You just want to figure out the pricing of it and go from there. Like I said, all of them are pretty much for those teams are going to sell for a lot. So you can pretty much go anywhere you want, any team, figure it out. And you could also do this for elite players as well. It's just going to be a little bit different of a sniping method, but what you can do is you could come over here to core elite, and then you can go to whatever team. We'll just use the Bears for instance, just because we know they have like 5 elite players. And then basically you could also sort by position and try to get these players and snipe them as well. So I don't know who they have that's all elite. I think they might have Tariq Cohen. So you just basically could go through filters like this and try to snipe them. Those are going to be a lot slower ways. Personally, I don't like sniping because it's not consistent coins. I like doing something that if I do it for an hour, most likely I'm going to get X amount of coins back, or roughly around there. I don't like doing filters that are question marks. That's why I'd rather go to gold, just because they're going to be a lot easier to get consistent snipes with, because they're a lot lower priced. Another thing, make sure you come over and do these Theme Diamonds. So I've already made like 15K coins off of it, and then you get some golds that are non-auctionable, but you can just put them in the exchange sets. And then you get a core elite, and then at tier 5, which is 100 stars, you get an 84 plus. So I actually got the 87 Antonio Brown. He's non-auctionable, so I'm just going to keep him on my bench right now. And then if more exchange sets come out throughout the year, I'll just do that. So just continue to do your Theme Diamonds and do as many as you can. And another method we're going to want to go back to, guys, is the buying packs. So there's a couple different ways that you could do it. you could either do get a player packs or get a gold pack. So we'll go ahead and do the math on a get a player pack. So let's say you buy get a player and you get the lowest silver, right? And you get 2 of them. So that's 1,000 coins to complete that. And I'll go to the sets to show you how many you need for each set, just that way you guys can see the math. So let's go to the exchange sets, and you'll start at a 66 to 69, right? And what we're gonna aim for is getting to the 75 to 79. So right here, 66 to 69, you need to trade in 262 to 65. So let's just say 1,000 coins to complete that set. So it's gonna be 3,000 coins to complete this set, right? And then, so you'll need 3 of these. And then that means you'll complete, to get all the way to the get a gold high players, it'll cost 9,000 coins to complete it, right? If you don't get any players that are higher. I believe my math should be correct on that, because you'll need 3 of these players, which are going to go for about 1.2 to 1.5k. So a way that you could skip these is don't start from the bottom. Just go snipe these 70 to 74s and add them into the 75 to 79 set and hope you get lucky. So I'll show you guys a way right now to do that. Hopefully we can get some snipes. So what you're going to want to do, we're going to need 3 of them. So buying the get a player packs, you couldn't do it that way as well. It's a little bit more consistent, and you're also going to get lucky and get a high gold just from the get a player pack. So you'll get lucky with high or low golds like that. So let's go low gold, right? So 70 to 74, and then let's go make sure we go core golds, because we don't want to get the power ups in there, or the core rookies could work as well. So as you see, 1.7k for them, right? So you basically just go by position and try to snipe them. So you'll need 3 of them. You could also bid if the time's low, not my preference. So what you're going to want to do is put a target price for yourself. So let's just say, for the sake of the video, you want 1.3k, something like that. You could just keep going until you find 3 of them at 1.3k. And if you get 3 of them at 1.3k, that's 3.9k. And most likely you'll be able to get your money back or make your money on those high golds. So like I said, just you want to continue to go through, find a price that's pretty consistent you can snipe. So as you see, tight ends, you can buy 3 of them right now. Just for the sake of it, we'll buy 3 of them and see what we get in the actual. I think we might already have one person in the high gold set. So we're just going to add this guy, and then if we do finish it without having to buy 3 of them, we'll just assume the price of all 3 of them. So we go ahead and add them. And obviously you still can get power-ups for 75 to 79. And if you get a power-up, you're still going to make your coins back. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. So let's go ahead and look at this. Boom. And right off the bat, we get Henry Anderson. So he's a 78 for the Jets. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe the Jets are going to have a lot of elite players. And that's better for these sets. Like I said, you want the teams that don't have a lot of elites, because their golds go for a lot. That's the only way to balance out the sets price wise, or else the sets would be too cheap to complete. So what you're going to want to do is come over here and boom, Henry Anderson. So he only goes for 3.5k. So the Jets isn't a good one to complete. Then that's a pretty bad price, right? So you basically almost make your coins back. 3.4k. I spent, let's say, 3.9k, and you could really, like I said, you really take as many chances as you want. Just for the sake of the video, I just wanted to buy them and I didn't want to snipe. But let's say you continue to snipe right for 1,000 coins, and you just continue to do, like I said, do them for 1,000 coins. Let's just go back to the auction house to show you. Well, if you can get them for 1,000 coins, that's only 3,000. You're pretty much not going to find a high gold that's going to go for that much less than 3,000. So let's go to quality 70 to 79, 75 to 79, sorry. And then if we do program core gold, they're pretty much going to be no lower than about 3,000. It depends, obviously, when you filter it, it's going to be, but no lower than 3,000. So 3,000 coins at least, and that's if you get the worst ones. Obviously, the odds of getting these low players when there's so many players out there is not that high. And you can also overprice as well. A lot of times people will just go and buy them if they look like they're low on clock, just because if they're first up, like right here, and someone really wants golds, as you see, boom, someone bought them. A kicker, they figured, why not? Just go ahead and get these players, even if they don't resell for a lot. Golds are just so fast, so people will rebuy them. You won't lose a lot of coins that way. There's also get a gold player packs, but you have a higher chance of losing coins you also have a higher chance of gaining coins because you could get elites out of them. So let's just do a get a gold player pack just to show you. 5,000 coins. The odds of you pulling a great card, not that high. Devin Kennard. So just from that, because it's not the high golds in this pack, it's any golds. So if you're going to do it, I would buy them obviously in the 5 bundles right here, the 5 get a gold player packs. You don't even get a discount. But you're really going to play a lot of luck on that. You have a lot more chance of losing coins. If you snipe them in the store and then you go ahead and go to those sets and complete them, and I would say about 1 to 1.2k is what I would spend per low. So as you see, this guy actually sells for 2k, so he is actually a little bit above the curve for these silver cards. So I'll go ahead and sell him for, let's say, just 1.8, just that way he could sell. I don't like my cards sitting there. But if you get them for about 1.2k each, 1 to 1.2k, so let's just say 1.1k, that's 3,300. And then I showed you guys on the high golds, there's not a lot of cards that are going to go for more than 3,300. So as long as you snipe them for 1,100 and you be patient in that low gold level. So if you come here, you can't use power-ups obviously for the filters. So as you see, 75 to 79s, they look higher right here, but you have to filter them to get the lower prices. Oh, sorry, I don't want 75 to 79s, I want 70 to 74s. Yeah, that's about right. As you can see, they go for a decent amount, but if you filter them out, 1.2k, so let's just say you use 1.2k, that's 3,600. You do have some risk, but you don't have a lot of risk. You might only lose 200-300 coins at a time. And if you do have a stack of coins, like I have, I don't have that many. But if I'm losing 200-300 coins at a time, I'm not going to be losing that much. And then when I do come across well, there's a good snipe for you guys right at the end of the video. I hope whoever's watching this end of the video saw that. So 500 coins. So imagine if you get 3 of them for 500 coins, the profit you're going to get. You could even resell him and make 1k real quick. But it's not really that worth it for me. So what I would do, like I said, I would just continue to sit in here. And if you get one for 500 coins also, it gives you a little bit of a boost just to maybe go up on price. But you also can just go time remaining. So another way to do it is just go time remaining on these people and look for bids. So basically you're just going to want to snipe these guys any way possible, whatever works best for you, whatever filter is going to work best for you, etc., etc. But just go through the filters, go through each position. So let's say I bought 2 more for 1.2k. That's 2.4. That's 2.9k. If I get the worst player possible, I still basically break even. If I get a good player, then obviously I'm gonna make a lot of coins. So leave a like, guys, down below if you guys do like this sniping filter. I know it's not a huge in-depth. It's impossible to give you exact cards to snipe or which exact filter, just because it's going to overflow. If we do that, it's obviously going to overflow. It's going to be best if you find what works for you. That's what I found in the past when I've watched other YouTube videos. It doesn't ever work for me because they're so oversaturated with players sniping them. It works best, doing these low filters like the core golds, because people are just throwing them up all day. It has nothing to do with markets crashing. Yeah, the prices do change based on sets, etc., etc. But basically, people are going to throw up golds from their binder. Golds are going to be here all year, and you're going to be able to snipe them and just adjust it throughout the filters based on the new sets that come out and things like that. Leave a comment down below if you guys do make some coins off of this. As you saw, I already got a snipe for 500 coins, so that's pretty cool. If I get 2 more snipes for under 1k each, I can make a pretty good amount of change, even if it just gets the lowest card. And if I do get a better card that sells for, like, let's say 5, 6, 7k, then that's 4 or 5k profit. You could easily make 50k an hour doing this if you have pretty good luck. Even if you have the worst luck, you maybe make 10, 20k. I doubt you'll break even if you are sniping for a good price. It just depends on how patient you want to be and how much luck you want to be involved. So like I said, guys, leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Comment down below how much money you guys make, and subscribe to see more Madden tips like this. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.